What's up, guys? We are at the Delco manufacturing plant. This place is massive and it's state of the art. You guys are gonna love it. Let's check it out.
Leroy?
Hey, Kevin, right?
Yes,
How's
sir.
it going, sir?
Good, how you doing?
Doing great. Guys, this is Kevin with Delco Trailers, and we've got a big plant tour scheduled today. This is literally like one of the biggest buildings you guys can even imagine, so I think we've got a lot in store today.
Oh yeah.
Let's check it out, guys. Well, I like what I'm seeing already, but what I think is the coolest about it, most places have offices somewhere and then the plant somewhere else, but we're still under one roof here.
Oh yeah, everything here is under one roof. We like to keep it all our people together.
Nice. What do you say? Let's get to it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, straight to the plant.
So we load up all our plates on this conveyor right here, and we move it over to our plasma. It cuts it out, lifts it up. You'll see there's a hydraulic press and a robotic arm that'll go over there, and they bend all our dumps.
Okay.
So the only time they touch it is pretty much when they take it off and then weld it onto the dump trailer. So over here, this is another one of our big CNC machines. This is our laser. So it's all just kind of brought down, cut, taken out, and then we denest it on the other side.
While we're right here, I just have to talk a little bit about how big this building is. Like, you can really just kind of see it span at this point.
Yeah.
We're talking probably a half mile that way before we hit the end of the building, and probably the same thing over there.
This one building, it's about 560,000 square feet.
560,000.
Yeah. So I think if we did the math, that's about 13 to 14 acres, something like that.
Wow.
Have you ever seen Star Wars? They have like the center, like the Death Star. They have the command room, you know? That's kind of what that area is.
Command room right here?
Yeah, that's kind of the heart of the shop.
All right.
So all the machines are monitored there. We can see what's going on and make sure everything's up to date.
There you go.
We're working on new projects, like new models, whatever we're doing. They work on it all over here. So that's kind of, I guess, the classified area.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's we have a lot of R&D going on all the time.
Very cool. Classified. Don't even look. We'll go there later, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got some robotics here again.
Yeah, this is our robot to make all of our ramps. They just get 3-inch channel. They insert it into those jigs there. We have the robot just weld through with whatever program they have set up, and it just makes all of our ramps.
These are going to be your saws that cut like probably your cross members, your rub rails, your stake pockets, whatever it might be. That's where this is all happening.
Yeah, all the channel, pipe, tubing, a lot of the basic stuff, you know.
Yeah. But still, that's amazing how many pieces you can cut all at once right there. So it doesn't have to sit outside and rust first before bringing it in. Yeah, you can see just sitting here how clean everything is. Hey, that's a huge plus. I like that.
But right here, I think this is probably one of our coolest machines.
Okay.
So we use a lot of I-beam, and we have like the cross members for our flatbeds. They have to, you know, cut out that insert. A lot of people do it by hand. Yeah. But we have a machine here that does it all for us. So it's all using a 5-step coper. So I think we can see the I-beam gets brought in here from a conveyor outside. There's a laser, it's pre-programmed, and it cuts all our cross members. We use it for our necks as well. Okay. So a lot of stuff that people do by hand with a torch, we bring it through this machine here, and it cuts it already, and then it brings it to there, and we have a sandblaster right there that'll pre-sandblast it, so it comes out already fresh, ready to weld. So over there was pretty much all the preparation for the material, and now it all flows into the weld line. So you can see that I-beam that we looked at on that machine, now it's getting brought over here.
It is.
Now they can start using it, and all they got to do is weld and put her on the jig so they can get mains to a trailer. Yeah, but all along here, all the way down, we have all of our different lines, like from our car haulers, livestock. You'll see them as we walk by, but we make a wide variety of trailers. So you can kind of see over here, whenever we get all these trailers welded together, they get put onto our conveyor system, and then they enter our sandblast scoop. So whenever we got to clean up all the extra rust or residue or whatever is not clean, you know, all the prep processes for the finish line. I'm sure you guys know a lot about the process to make sure the.
That's right. This is the stuff that really truly matters at the end, because this is what makes that.
Yeah.
What makes the finished product that the customers love.
Yeah. Fun.
No, absolutely not.
But yeah, you can kind of see right here. It's gonna go through there, get chemically washed, dry off oven. You kind of see this is what the trailer looks like after they do all the sandblasting, washing. It's all ready to be primed and powder coated.
Okay. So as a welder, as one of the crew here, you are on one line.
Yep.
And that way you know exactly what trailer's coming through and how it's going to look when it's done.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Everything's done by line by trailer type.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one of our gooseneck cargoes. I don't know if you want to look at that at all.
Do it.
Yeah. So like when we first started off, I think the primary thing we did was livestock trailers. So I mean, Delco started off doing all of our bar tops and metal tops, and you know, over time we've expanded. We went into cargoes, and then cargoes went to utilities and flatbeds and dumps. So we started off primarily as livestock brand, but over time you can see that's why we have so many of these weld lines that we just.
You guys are a lot more than just livestock trailers at this point.
Yeah, we make everything pretty much. Yeah, you can kind of see all the small material we use in the fab. It all comes together.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all cuts a length and makes these guys can make it work.
Man, I'm impressed. 15 semi-loads of steel that come in every week.
Maybe 10 to 15 loads of steel. Depends how busy you are, but yeah.
Man, I mean, it shows. There's steel everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Another line, our mini cattle trailers right here. So we it's pretty much a scaled, like, model down of what we make. So it has the gate, like, it's pretty much the exact same trailer, but miniaturized, and people seem to love it.
That's amazing. Okay, what's the application for something like that?
Goat trailer, something for your kids to put on the back of a side-by-side, you know, to practice. People loved it, and then we just started making more of them, and it's kind of an eye catcher. So,
wow,
people love to play around with these things.
Yeah, no, this is cool. This is amazing.
When it gets primed and ready to go, then we bring it through I don't know if you can see it through here, but everything we have is powder coated. Yeah, they're working on looks like on a roll-off bin right now.
Priming in here, and then throwing on the color in here.
Yeah.
Man, these are massive.
Yeah. It's all done with these on our conveyor system, so it just gets pushed right through. There's a lot you see, but there's a lot you also don't see, because all of our hoppers we have for powder, they're just pumped underneath, so it saves us a lot of room in storage. So everything just gets pushed right up, and we don't have to worry about string stuff everywhere. They pretty much check everything on this trailer to make sure it's ready to go. So I mean, they're pretty thorough.
That's really cool. I just had to call that out. I saw all the writing on it.
Yeah, no, they check the thing head to toe, make sure it's ready to get passed on.
Yeah, right now it's literally still in powder form. It can be brushed off until it goes through the heat.
Yeah, we did it like 450 degrees in there, so it gets pretty hot.
So we've got the matte finish right now, but by the time they get out the other end of that little oven, they're gonna be shiny black.
Yep, all black. A little hot, but they'll look black.
Oh man.
Yeah. So now this is pretty much the final process. You can see this is our oven right here. It's got, I don't know how many feet it is, but pretty
big, long.
Yeah, you can see how hot they have it in there right now. About 406 degrees. something like that. So it's 420 degrees, so it's pretty hot in there.
They just got to make it through here.
Yeah.
Slow rolling through.
It'll be in there about 20 to 30 minutes on average.
Okay.
Before it gets pushed out to the other side.
All right. And you can sure tell as soon as they're out of the oven, they're ready for some axles, huh?
Yeah, no, we got quite a bit of axles.
Dang.
We make so many different variations of trailers that, yeah, we got to stay stocked on pretty much everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You can kind of look at these trailers right. I mean, it's gonna be a little hot right now, but right out of the oven, you can kind of just feel that. But
yeah.
I mean, you can see what that powder turns into.
That is hot. But man, that's a good looking finish.
Yeah. And they'll QC it with their like thickness detector here. Make sure we have enough coats on there. How many?
Okay.
Our mill, whatever they have the mill set to.
Yeah.
To make sure we have an even coat and we don't have to worry about.
So if anything was missed, even after it goes through the oven, it could potentially go back.
Yeah, I mean, we'll touch it up, but yeah, they make sure everything is done right and everything's evenly coated. They got all their stickers put on here, and then we have our logo.
Looks like first order of business is putting on the stickers.
Yeah, put on the decals, reflective tape, all that. Whenever it's cool enough for it to put on.
Yeah.
And then they'll put it on our axle mounter right here.
Okay. Stickers, axles, probably wiring after that.
Yeah, and then they'll get pushed into these lines, and they'll get the wiring, the flooring,
okay,
the trim, pretty much anything that's missing. But yeah, you can kind of see we have our main dump line here, so they'll put on the tarps, the power units, the battery, tires, they'll put everything on over here.
Okay.
So it's ready to get shipped off. They put it on the flooring here, the lights, everything to make it a complete trailer. We use wood on a lot of our flatbeds, but on our cattle trailers we use cleated rubber.
Yeah.
So those are lifetime warranties, so ranchers love that.
That's right.
So over there, once it's in this line here, it gets to its final QC checks. You know, make sure the lights are working, all the flooring's right. There's no paint defects that didn't catch over there. So, I mean, QC, I think, is one thing that we focus on really heavily here. So
I would say arguably one of the most important things.
Oh yeah, for
because
sure.
you can build things all day long, and mistakes will happen. But if you can catch them and take care of them before they are on the road with the customer,
yeah,
that's
for
good
sure.
for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, from our welding line, we have a weld line QC there. We'll have one at our sandblast line. Throughout the finish line, there'll be QCs at pretty much every station.
Okay.
When it comes out of the paint line, we have QC. Once it gets finished here, we have it QC'd. I mean, we're pretty heavy on that. Sometimes it's a little pain to go through all that, but we want to make sure that everything's done right.
Well, to me, that's just saying that ensures that even if it's a little issue,
Yeah.
it's found before it becomes a bigger issue.
Oh yeah.
And it's corrected before it leaves this yard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is
So, yeah.
very refined.
Yeah.
And it shows that you did it the old way before,
Yeah.
and we're able to really think through, we're going to build something. How do we do it
Yeah.
to the max efficiency and quality at the same time?
Yeah. No, everything's about process here. We're doing new stuff every day to make sure that we can run more efficiently and
processes all day.
yeah.
So in a shop this big, how many trailers can you build a day, a week,
Oh,
whatever?
right now we do maybe 120, 130 a week, but it has the capacity to do about 500.
Wow.
So we have a lot of room for growth.
Yes.
So these guys buy some more trailers, and we can up that production rate.
We're ready to get to 500 a week.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin, that was pretty amazing. I have never seen a building this big, so it's a feat just seeing how this thing was built. But you got a ton of new automation stuff and processes that really we just don't see across the board. So I love seeing what's happening here at Delco. Not only that, but if you're looking for a trailer, no matter what type of trailer it is, whether it's a utility, a dump, a flatbed, equipment trailer, cargo, enclosed, livestock, did I hit them all? No matter what kind of trailer you're looking for, you can find a Delco trailer that's going to match it. Check out their inventory or their website at Delco Trailers. And of course, for inventory, check out Happy Trailers. We've got Delco ready to go for you. Thanks again for the tour.
Yeah, no problem.
Can't wait to see it again sometime.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you for the next one.